we are we here? Are we here? Are we good? Guy is late for his own stream, by the way.
Listen, it's called IST for a reason.
What does IST even mean? Listen, all I'm
Indian
saying is under
Standard Time.
Jules' management, this stream was never late. We never had right? Under management, this would never happen.
You want to know the real reason why I was
I need
late?
to come home and set you fucking straight.
Listen, I spent about 20 minutes this morning trying to poop. It wasn't coming out.
Oh,
it delayed
God.
me. We lost a viewer. I'm sorry.
That's rough. That's tragic, honestly. But we're back. How are we doing?
We're still back. Good.
Let me spam this in every fucking Discord server I know.
Why are we so close to the camera today?
I don't know. It feels really like.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know what it is. It feels
all up in my business. Hello, Donnie.
There we go.
Don't you got stuff to do? Listen.
Be nice.
While Jules is sending it to chat, any of the VOD listeners out here that show up after the stream is a thing, and I get comments like, "Oh my god, I missed an inspirational stream." It's okay.
Nobody misses your stream, man. They miss me.
Nobody misses these streams. Let's put it that way.
They need me, bro. They're here for my presence every 3 months.
Also, Toby put out a seasonal spring 2024 video. You guys
We're not talking about one of those ratings I saw. I saw it on that thread when I woke up in the morning. I was sorely disappointed, but I did not have the energy to reply to said thing. But we were not talking about that. So I'm saying I do not want to discuss Toby threads at the moment after seeing one of those.
But anyways, if you are here and it's a first time thing, usually when the next live comes out, the previous one will get unlisted. So if you haven't seen the winter 2025, it will be unlisted in the next 24 hours. I'll link it in the description after the stream ends, but check it out. If you want a written version, because you can actually read and don't want to listen to two guys just yapping for like a couple hours, you can look at the link in the description.
I thought we were yapping.
Stop gatekeeping. No, the live time gets cluttered, to be honest. That's why.
Understood. Not a hoodle.
But yeah, I'm now that fucked up by what?
I got a cold, bro.
Oh shit! What do you got in the background? Are those new frames?
No, they've been there.
I think it's just the angle. I haven't seen them on stream.
Yeah, I think I switched the camera angle this time.
You're also like not using your camera, so it doesn't look like faded as fuck.
No, you know what it is? I figured out how to fix that.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like good now. It's because if I have my video mode set, it's set to log, which is like raw video format. So when it tries to use it as a webcam, it's setting it to that, but I have to change it to the color science to like a regular film thing, and it'll fix it. So we're good.
True.
Anyways, we're back. Welcome back to seasonal recap after our little yapping intro right there. We're here for to talk about spring 2025. Dude, we've been doing this shit. How fucking long have we been doing this?
It's like almost 4 years. It's like kind of crazy.
Is it 4?
I think we started 2021. So
holy shit, man, dude.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
All I'm saying is I'm back. You see what I was on last season. You see what I'm back, guys. I'm just saying I'm back. I'm on 10th season like twice in a row, bro. I'm back.
We will be going 10 years strong. That would be kind of crazy, but yes, I'm down.
Yeah,
if we make it that long. If the seasonals don't burn me out.
Watching that many seasonals for 10 years, I don't know what I'm doing.
You got to get a PhD at that point. You know what I mean?
I should. Yeah, it's my second job. I should be getting paid for this, man. She got a paid sponsorship to watch Kodansha create a schlop. But we're back. Season spring 2025. Some ups, some downs, some disappointments, and some surprises, I think. So
look, the surprises outweigh the dips. So like I am locked.
I agree. I was pretty happy with last season retrospectively. Like, there was a lot of good shows, stuff that I enjoyed. Dude, 13 seasons, that's a real fucking song. That's the general right there.
Shout out. My God.
Insane.
What do you want to start with, Jules? What do you want to start with?
All right. I'm gonna start with one that was funny because I remember from last stream. It's Zatsutabi, which is
Okay.
which is like the little like vacation episode thing with the mangaka like just going on vacations by herself and just drawing manga based off of it.
Oh yeah, your dream. Yes, yes.
The presence, the presence isn't the right word. The what is it? Preface, the preface, right?
Premise. The
Premise.
premise.
The premise of it is very cute and everything, and I loved it and I was enjoying it until Hef said in that stream that they all look fucking ugly, and I could not unsee it every episode afterwards, and I kind of clocked out because of that.
I'm crying.
Like the faces are like just fucked up half the scenes, and I was like, wait, she's right. Like I didn't fucking like clock that, and like I just started hyper fixating on it. I'm like, oh, I remember messaging her like a week later, like, so maybe you're right, but it's a really cute premise either way, and I enjoyed the comfiness of it, but it did take me out of the comfiness because they are in fact all kind of fucking ugly.
Damn, you got filtered. Do you finish it all the way though?
I did, yeah, I did.
You bossed it?
No, I watched it, but we need to talk about my bossing situation now because it's changed.
What do you mean changed?
Remember when I messaged you a few weeks ago?
Oh no way! Because of the subtitles.
So, okay. Here's the thing, guys. So I haven't been using subtitles for like, I guess, like 8 months, 6 months, 8 months or so. And part of that is just so I can like learn better because it's just like you kind of got to throw yourself off in the fucking deep end to get good, I think. And it helped a lot. Like my listening and everything is fucking like good. Like I'm not
for context. He's talking about like watching Japanese like raw, like no subtitles.
Yeah, I don't watch because there's no subtitles on Amazon Prime, right? Or Avimon. There's no subtitles, and so I've been watching everything like just no sub for a while now, so to the point where it's like it's completely easy for me now. However, I've noticed that I've started bossing shows like unintentionally because then I'll start like looking at something on my other screen, but I completely understand what's going on the other screen. I'm just not watching anything. Like I'm just listening the entire time, the entire conversations. Like I started watching Call of the Night the other week, and I was like, I could actually, because the way they speak is super fucking simple and chill. I'm like, I could literally just like put my eyes to sleep and listen to this and completely understand. Yeah, we're big raw doggers here, but no, it's kind of an issue. It's not an issue, but it's funny. I noticed.
To give context to people, what there's this guy named J Boss, and this was probably around the time that we started.
Or is this any Twit floor? Yeah, we have a J Boss. We could cover the recent Zach drama if you'd like to.
We could.
That's literally that's me, bro.
So this guy J Boss or Gal or them, I don't know, but J Boss pretty much would lie about watching anime, like straight up like skip things or like claim that he would watch it, and he would watch like maybe like 30 episodes or like all of Gintama, and all of a sudden like try to create like a nuanced take.
Read too.
Like anything. Like everything.
It was literally just like lying to fit in with certain groups. Yeah. And it was a time. It was a time. It was funny.
No, Downey, not everyone knows. We've been using it just like colloquially, but like we've never explained it.
Bossing is inherent house vocabulary. That's what it is.
Yeah. So it started with J-bossing, where the term essentially means like, let's say like I'm like working, and then like on the side is like my iPad playing like a TV show or an anime or a movie, but I'm not like fully focusing on it. It's just like on the side in the background. You know, like Netflix slop is like the best term for it. That's what we call J-bossing. Like you're still watching it, but you're not paying attention.
You just described our Gundam watches.
We can talk about Gundam next.
Should we flip it into Gundam? Okay, I
think that's perfect. I will say I have nothing to add since last stream because I watched 2 episodes. I talked about like the structure, and then I just never continued it. And then I saw like people losing their shit every week on GQ. Go ahead, Jules.
So I watched the movie, and I enjoyed the movie. You know, when it came out, which was like first 3 episodes, I was like, okay, I'm into this, right? Starts going. It's a little slow, honestly. First few episodes, a little slow. It's just building up. Then episode 7 just like blows a fucking hole into like what we were doing in that show. and then like everything changes after that. So episode 8 or 9, if I had like a fucking shot for every Evangelion reference in that subsequent episode, I'd be like blackout drunk. Like, I'm gonna spoil. This is spoiler, right? Great. Nya has a fucking mecha that is purple and green, and when she's about to be shot, it defends her and kills the person trying to kill her. Huh.
Wow, that's crazy. I've definitely seen this shit before.
That's interesting how that works. And then don't even just. It was like a purely fan service show, and I know it is, but it was like they're doing fan service well, and it is doing like way too fucking much to the point where it's just sort of like I really can't make sense of it. Like, yeah, it's kind of fucking fun and like just aura farm certain fucking moments, but also it's just like completely incoherent and nonsensical, and it kind of pisses you off because it could be better, right?
Yeah.
And that's like my ultimate issues because like you come into it, it's like you see that staff list, you see everybody, the fucking team that got together, you're like, holy shit, right? Like everybody's fucking hyped for this, and it comes out, it's like this is ass.
Kind Would you say that Witch from Mercury is better than this, or is that
okay? That's like a coherent narrative, right? And I think Witch of Mercury's issue is like, which I guess kind of flows into this one, is that it didn't have enough episodes, and I don't know why we keep having this problem. I mean, I do know it's because like nobody does big fucking shows like that anymore. But it's like, can we like do it?
Yeah, like do like a full like 2 seasons worth. Like it was like 46 episodes. Like people. I mean,
what's the last like 4 core Gundam? Was it Iron Blood Orphans, or was it
probably
Gundam? Whatever the Tomino one that came after that. I can't even remember the name of it. I haven't watched Victory Gundam. No, it's not Victory. It's something else. But
Thunderbolts or whatever. Wait, no, that's
it's different. It's like it's got a weird name. It's something else.
So
but
our recommendation for people is if you haven't seen any Gundam, you probably shouldn't watch GQ because it just spoils everything.
It's actually not GQ.
Whatever, I don't care.
It's GX.
I literally died.
GX. GX the Gundam. It's like
you should watch it for Take. Watch the ED if you watch those separately. Like
the ED is really cute. I like the ED.
Did the ED change throughout the runtime, or was it consistently
the same? Okay. You know what else I learned? You know, the opening is by Kenshi Nezu. I didn't realize he draws all his like album art.
Oh, the Chainsaw Man guy? Yeah. He draws his album. I didn't realize
that. I mean, that's so fucking sick, honestly. Such a good thing.
Donnie, shut the fuck up.
Actually, no, better suggestion, don't watch either of them, because they're both fucking
just watch Witch from Mercury if you want to get into Gundam, whatever. No,
that's like,
actually, I don't think that's UC, so I think it's fine.
It's a very accessible Gundam. GUX isn't. It isn't. It's not.
Because it's a big fan service at the end of the day.
It's literally like a Gundam jerk-off session done by Gundam fans.
Yeah. So, like, if you like Gundam, then I'm sure you would find some enjoyment in it. But other than that, like...
Yeah, the Shuji character, dude, I liked how fucking, like, empty-headed he was at the beginning and how cute he was. And then he just, like... I don't even... The last year, I was just like, dude, what? That's literally how I just literally felt, dude, what? That's it. So I don't know, man. That shit was not it. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, I was hyped for that show, and it did heavily disappoint me.
You know, another show that you were hyped for that disappointed you?
Oh, you can take this one away.
Lazarus, baby.
Oh, fuck. Dude.
I will say, both me and Jules love Mai Yonoyama. We met her in 2023. We got a signature. She's very cute. The ED is fantastic. She's so TA'd. It looks great. There's a lot of like character movement with the backgrounds. Like, awesome. And it's like the jazz that Watanabe is known for. We like the ED. It's very good. Now, the show proper is fucking ass.
I remember Prisma said something really early on. He was like, yeah, Lazarus is cool and shit, but it'd be even cooler if they all shut the fuck up. And I never stopped thinking about that because it's so fucking true. It's like, dude, the dialogue is so fucking corny sometimes, and I'm just like, okay, like this is like it's not like campy, like wholesome corny. It's just like this is just not good.
Plus, I don't care about any of these characters, and like they have like their own dedicated episodes. It's just like, what are we doing? Like,
And that's the thing,
we're also
because like,
outsourcing them. Like,
yeah, like the
ass.
fucking issue, right, is like, um, you look at something like Bebop, right? Because it's clearly just trying to fucking pull from that heavily, right? Just
Yeah,
the visual cues, everything, right?
everything. Yeah,
What gives Bebop so much value though is that it is 26 episodes and it's focused on what? Like you have a team of 4 characters and one sort of, villain character, right?
yeah.
It's way more time and way less people involved. And then like you watch this and it's like way more people, way less time involved. And it's like, I don't give a shit after their one episode. Like I remember watching a church cult episode and I was like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know, man. And then like the fights were cool, but like the fights are also like, you know how it was like supposed to be like some John Wick guy? Yeah. That's the thing. I don't like John Wick either that much. And it's sort of like, okay, I can get it. Like, yeah, okay, we have a cool fight scene, but it's also just like, yeah, we just had a bunch of bullshit for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna give you a cool fight scene for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna go back to the bullshit. And I'm like, that literally feels like the structure of the show half the time.
Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, episode one's fight, the little parkour stuff,
I love it. I
banger.
love it. I was hooked. I
Then
was hooked.
then they started doing some of the action scenes where they started putting blurs because like either they didn't like finish the KAs or anything like that, and then it started looking like shit. Um, and then for the most part, it's just aura farming. Like the guy's just like walking with like jazz music, all dog. And then the last scene that I liked was the string scene in the at nighttime. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. When he was in the
That
fucking
was
hotel,
cool.
remember?
Yeah, that was cool
Dude, that
because
was
like it had
nasty. I was
weight
watching
to
like,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
the LeBron meme where he's going like this. That's what I was sitting the entire time. I was like, shit, bro, nasty,
The thing
nasty.
is, like the John Wick like esque action is fine, but with anime, like you kind of have to exaggerate some of the shots because it looks too realistic, and then at that point, it doesn't feel
Yeah,
like it has any weight. Like then, like it contradicts like all this like skill and talent you're bringing into the show when it doesn't
yeah,
actually fit with the style or the medium at all.
yeah. I feel like it was just one of those shows where it's like, hey, can you like just remake that thing you did like 20 years ago, but just like make it like now, and we're gonna give you
Yeah,
a bunch of money. You just do your thing. That's literally how it
thanks.
felt. So I don't know. I was heavily disappointed by that. I really wanted more out of it because I remember the trailer I was excited for, but it just
This
ultimately
is
like
the
I was watching every episode. I'm like, okay, I don't really care.
Yeah, this is one that we didn't watch like week to week because last stream we talked about how like there was a English release and a Japanese release and they were timed it differently. Like the Toonami one, the English one would actually release a couple days beforehand, or it would take a while for the Japanese one to get on air. So
Yeah.
it was weird. Yeah, the Doom
That's right.
Fury was terrible.
And
That
you
was with
guys
the
will get it
Russian.
like Sunday morning for
We get
us, but
Sunday.
we get it
Yeah,
until like Wednesday or Thursday.
yeah, exactly. And I will say, like, I do like Watanabe as a
I do
director.
too, but I can't like say I've like watched a lot of his stuff. I literally only watched Bebop and Cowboy, not Cowboy, Samurai Champloo.
Samurai. I will say, Terran Resonance is about the same level as Lazarus. Like,
Dude,
it a
I
lot of
really want to
cool
watch fucking
ideas.
um
Carol and
Space
Tuesday.
Dandy.
Space Dandy is great, but
It
it's
looks
not
wild.
really Watanabe.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're all the individual episode directors like really like take control when it comes to like the style and story. Like you'll see people like Yuasa, Oishiyama, like you'll see
Yeah, because I
these
remember
like
I tapped
big
in for that one
names.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah. So like yeah, it's a Sakuga show. So like you're there for vibing and like sure like Watanabe's like name is attached to it, but I wouldn't really like link it to him. But it's
Okay.
fun. It's a lot of fun. Um,
Sure,
I
sure.
do want to watch. I want to finish Samurai Champloo because I only got halfway into it like a couple years ago.
Okay.
So that might be the only one that I might like outside of Bebop, obviously. Like
Samurai Champloo is like that like perfect fucking summer night. Just like laying on your floor watching some shit, listening to the music, and then just chilling too. I fuck
yeah,
with
like
the vibe of Champloo is so good.
the sequel to the game Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Um, will have a Watanabe mode where it's just lo-fi while you're like going through the
Are
like
you
the land
serious?
and stuff. Yeah, yeah. So they added like a mode just for him. So
That's
I
so
want to at least finish Shampoo just to get there, like kind of it's vibey as
I
well.
gotcha. I got you. Yeah, but that shit was incredibly disappointing, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah.
But it is what it is. What did you like this season, though, Shama? Oh my god,
There's
he's
only
done.
one show that I really like, but we could talk about Apothecary.
I think we leave it for the end.
We can leave. We can leave the peak to the end before we
All right.
transition into this season. Yes.
What else did I like? I liked. Oh, did you watch Mono?
I watched one episode for you, and I thought, yes, this is for Jules, and then I stopped. But
It
yes,
was
go
so
take it away.
fucking because it's like the same author as Eurocamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my thing with Eurocamp is I always like Eurocamp, but the third season had like this like production fall off that was like significantly worse than the two seasons in the movie, and it looked like way worse, and so it kind of like took you out of it. And I think at a point with Eurocamp, especially, the like vibiness aspect of it can get kind of like not redundant, but just like like
Is
yeah,
there
okay.
a thing like there's two slice of life? Is that what you're trying to like
No,
say?
it's not
Like,
even that. It's just more like I've kind of seen this a lot at this point, and it also looks significantly worse. So I'm also just like not in it nearly as much.
mm,
However, Mono looked really good. Mono looked really good. The music is really cute. The characters are fucking adorable, by the way. Like I like that as like a mix of characters too. It's like the like school characters, and then there's like the adult characters, and the adult characters are fucking hilarious, and like they're always together and just getting drunk and fucking around. Like I love
yeah,
that. But yeah, no, like I remember watching that first episode. I'm like, a camera club in the mountains in Yamanashi, the place where I wanted to rent a fucking Super Cub? Yeah, they didn't take any fucking pictures, bro. They abandoned that shit after 3 episodes. But it was really cute, honestly. I really I had a good time watching it. It was just really chill Saturday night show, because it was like keep in mind everything airs at like midnight here.
here, yeah,
Saturday
or
nights they
for
need to
you,
stay
yeah.
up, so I like watch the premiere of that every Saturday night. And
Mm-hmm.
like I remember there's like also a bunch of points where like Rin and Nadeshko, they make like cameos in the show through like means or somehow. So like Rin would like ride by in her fucking Super Cub, or like Nadeshko wins
That's
a
fire.
contest or something. It's like really cute. So
Have
it
you
was a
ever
super.
seen Super Cub, like the actual show?
Oh, dude, I was being told to watch that.
Yeah, it's
Next
vibey.
week. I feel like it's something I'd probably like to.
It's
But yeah,
cozy.
what
You'll like
Toby
it.
said, they did need to take more pictures. They kind of just abandoned it and went vibing, which is fair. You got to live in the moment, It's not about taking the pictures,
True.
about enjoying the moment.
With their Insta 360 Pro or whatever weird cameras that they were
Yeah, that's
using.
a goofy camera to pick for that, but like,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Corner, yes, it basically is Najabi's mode, but they call it Watanabe because they link it to the director. But yes, like it's basically their music. It's fire. I'm excited. I'm gonna replay Tsushima before Yote comes out. But yeah. What else? What else?
Dude, I think the rest of my shows are just a bunch of slopping and the good shit,
Yeah. Oh, let me
Oh,
go
wait,
through
no,
some of
that's
the
a lie.
slop.
That's a lie. Okay, hold up. My second favorite show of the season.
Mm.
All right, let me get through the slot. All right,
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
after the end. I've read like the first 30 chapters beginning after the end. That was horrific. I don't know what they do with these fucking webtoons or whatever. I don't know who's in charge or responsible for this, but it's like actually kind of fucked up. Like
It's
Solo
so
Leveling
bad.
is the one example where they like actually did something to make it move, whereas
Yeah.
like everything else, I'm like, this is horribly
Shit is
unfortunate.
ugly. Just rewatch
Here's the
Mushoku.
thing.
It's like
I don't remember. Tower of God too much, but from what I remember, Tower of God had like a pretty like distinct visual aesthetic that was like kind of
for
nice.
season 1. Yes.
Yeah, like for the production, like it looked pretty nice, but people didn't like the pacing. Is that what the issue was?
Yes and no. It was one of those like once season 2 aired and it looked like utter shit. People got nostalgic for season 1's like aesthetic and they're like,
Yeah, but
"Oh, we
season one
had
was
it
so
so
hated when
good."
it came out.
Yeah, exactly. But it was hated because it was paced awfully and
Okay.
like the character, like Bomb, the main character, was also not characterized well. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to characterize him well because especially if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but there were sometimes there were like some animation techniques. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
F. Like it had the style but no bone. I will say
Yeah.
one episode I think Kubo, the Bleach author, was like heavily involved in, and that probably was the best moving episode that we got. But
Okay.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's just
Solo
yeah.
Leveling cleared like in terms of like webtoon adaptations, like it's at the top just because like people love that slot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like a webtoon sort of thing, or it's just like a state of the industries thing where like just shit just comes out and it's just ass because it is. Because I mean, you could argue the same thing for light novels, right? Like 1 in 10 is going to be look really nice and things of that sort.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was just kind of unfortunate.
and
Because
it's
actually,
not
like
like I.
when I read of it, I quite liked of it. Like he's a pretty charming character, Arthur, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
I can't speak further into where it goes, and I was so tuned out by the end of it because it just didn't
The
fucking
anime
move.
looks like utter shit. It looks
Yeah,
so fucking bad.
that was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, people be
What's
gassing this
interesting?
series up to me, and I don't know anything about
So
it.
the story itself is good. I read about like 30 chapters weekly when it came out as a webtoon, but it's the same team as Solo Leveling, I believe. Because once Solo Leveling ended, they picked up Omniscient Reader. So aesthetic is
Okay,
very similar in the webtoon, and the story I would say is better than Solo Leveling. So we'll see.
gotcha.
Did Penkin do
What's up,
the
Dorothy?
OST for Tower of God season 2? Yes, but the thing is, they didn't like know how to use Penkin's OST well, so it was like shit. I don't know how else to explain it. Like
No, it's like
Penkin
an
makes
actual
good music,
thing.
yeah, but like they just didn't know how to use it. I think it was the sound director, I guess, is like the one involved in that, but like they just
Yeah,
didn't know how to use that shit. Like
he's talked about that before. Like how he just you just get asked to make the music, and then they use it
fuck it
as
up.
English,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of fucking unfortunate.
What's up, Dorothy?
What else did I watch? I watched another stinky adaptation that I know I still want to read the light novel is Your Forma. That again didn't move, and I was just like, okay,
Mm.
whatever. Also, trying to raw dog that show because it's very like sci-fi language. I was like, huh, half the time. So I was just like watching it, like,
Just didn't know what the fuck they were saying.
oh, okay, it's over. So that was no good, but I still want to read that. So there's that.
How far, or like read it, or you've stopped watching
Read
it?
it. I want to read it. I want to
Okay.
read it. It's supposed to be a good light novel, so I want to read it still.
Hmm.
And then okay, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't like this
I know what you're
anime.
about to
I don't
say.
think, but Kowloon generic romance. I was watching it and I was like, oh, I like the beginning of it was really cute and everything, and then like just shit just started happening so quickly, and I was getting kind of like lost in it. I was like, what? It's like shit goes 0 to 100 really quick, like because I guess they adapt like the whole fucking first volume in the first episode or something. So there was that, and then also like it was like episode 3, it just started looking like shit at some
Mm.
points. I don't know. Also, the
And
opening fucking
remember that
sucks.
for
Opening is
Kowloon,
horrible.
it's like
The
half
opening
and
horrible.
half. Like you have to watch the live action or whatever to get the full story. That's probably how they're marketing it. So if you only watch the anime, it won't make sense. Just read it, bro. It's like
Yeah.
just read it.
So I have no idea.
I'm not
But
vouching for it. I love Kowloon. I saw some like really nice fan art that showed like a really cool perspective, and like I know for sure the show was never gonna do this shit because it's not creative enough. Like it's just
okay, have you
last stream
watched
we
Enter
talked.
the Rain?
I watched the first episode and I heard it was better as a just visually, right? So I might just go back and watch After the Rain. I think most people have an issue with the romance for it. I don't think anyone complained about the production, from what I remember.
Why it's like an age gap?
Yeah, it's an age gap.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll keep it. I mean, I am still like interested in Kowloon though, because it's just like I could just tell that anime was like not hitting its
It's
beats.
not
Speed.
representative of yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
the thing
kind
is
of
like Kowloon City is like filled with like the sense of nostalgia, and it's not like we grew up
dude.
with
That's
it,
like
but like
literally you look into like the history. That place is like genuinely insane that existed.
mhm,
Like it is like the foundation of like any cyberpunk sort of world or thing you've ever thought
exactly.
of. It's literally Kowloon, walled city.
Mhm.
Like that is such a bizarre thing. When you watch, like, look at the pictures and the video, I'm like, you're like, what the fuck? How did this even exist? And like
Yeah.
the government like flattened it, and like
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
Genuinely bizarre, man. Genuinely bizarre.
And like
But
to try to capture that is hard to do, and the anime did not do a good job. I think even the manga, like because the releases were so like haphazard, like you kind of like lose the momentum as you're reading, unless you're reading on a binge. So I just don't know because I was with the manga since F put me on it like a couple years ago. So it might hit better on a binge, but like it's really hard to capture that
fair enough.
that
Fair
that
enough.
feeling. And I think the early parts of Kowloon manga did just because I read it like in one sitting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll read it eventually. I've been reading too
This
much
is a
lately.
different Watanabe, by the way. There's a lot of Watanabes.
Yeah, there are a lot of fucking Watamotas. But yeah, Kowloon, it is what it is. I'll read it. I feel like that becomes the case of a lot of shows for me nowadays. Is like I do have an interest in it. The anime is bad, but I do still have like faith in it being like a good story if I just read it. It's just
Yeah.
I need to take the time to read it, and there's like a lot of, and I think that's becoming increasingly a case of a lot of stuff, right? That I watch.
Hmm.
So
And it's one
I
of those like oh they have an anime announced it, then I'll wait and at least check out the anime before reading it, and then like you're
yeah,
waiting like 3-4 years, and then if it's shit, you're
it
like, oh, I could have been reading
which
the
is
manga
weird
this
because
whole
like
time.
the anime is typically like kind of promotional material for the main source or like whatever, and it's like,
Exactly.
wouldn't you want to make the quality good? So like I'm convinced
Yeah.
maybe I want to buy the manga. I don't know, just don't make it ass.
I think it's one of those like because there's so many eyes on it that like even 1% people checking it out is enough to bump the sales.
That's literally what it is. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
giant fucking fish net, which is a fucking shame because it kills the art. You know,
hundred
it's the
percent.
worst part of it, but is that
I will
then? Yeah,
I will say the show that I got the furthest before dropping was Please Put Them On Takemine-san. Um, I made it 5 episodes, and then even I got filtered. Um, yeah, I will say I watched
we're,
Anne Shirley. No, we're just gonna skip past it, it's fine. Anne Shirley and Witch Watch, the second most, and I watched about 3 episodes, and that was because of Naoko Yamada and
I
Ishitani.
watched I watched the opening and ending for yeah, that was pretty good.
Fucking, fucking great.
Oh, I forgot something else that was abysmal trash.
It
I don't
does
even
go
know why
hard.
I tuned into it. Reggie Miyajima's Shuunji family. I
Fucking
I
hell.
don't I don't even know why I watched that. Okay, I was like, okay, here's the thing, dude. Can we talk about the recent
Oh,
Reggie
Rag.
Miyajima controversy,
Him
dude?
like stalking you
Okay, listen,
in your
guys. If
neighborhood.
anybody here reads Rent a Girlfriend, Toby knows the last like 7 chapters have genuinely taken place outside, like this direction, like right in this fucking corner. I'm doxing myself. It literally like right downstairs. Like I shit you not, like word for word, bar for bar. It is like in my fucking neighborhood, and it shook me reading that. I was like, wait, have I always been destined to keep with this manga for 4 fucking years? It's insane. He's here. This fucker lives in my neighborhood. I can't, man.
We gotta
I
find
can't
him.
escape him. He's everywhere. I'm gonna see some dude walking through the street with a fucking like printout board. I don't even need to know what it is. I'm just gonna know who it is.
I'm
It's
surprised you haven't ran into him for how long you've been there. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like
know, man. I'm losing it. It's everything's fine. Everything's fine. But I watched that. I don't know why I watched it, but I watched it.
it's not Quince. Let's be real. It's ass. Like
It's not Quince. It's not Quince. But you know, I think I told Schleim it was immersion learning, you know, for Japanese. I think I said something very specific. Hold on, what did I write? Yes, I watched 12 weeks of Reggie Miyajima's Slot last season to learn how to deal with the daily life problems of incest and the Japanese use for such conversations. Yes.
that's crazy work.
Scholar. I'm a scholar. I'm a
That's
seasonal
crazy
student.
work.
You gotta
Yeah.
go through some slop sometimes for 12 weeks.
Oh shit.
But hey, you know what it is. I think that does it for our mid. That does it for our
Yep.
mid. Honestly,
Let's
there
go
was a
to
lot of mid. Also, just a lot of good fucking highs.
yeah.
But
That's one more that I actually finished. Those were all drops. This is one of
okay,
the ones I actually finished. I actually finished Yaiba. That's only because I watched it with Donnie, like week to week.
okay. How was it?
It was fun to begin with. It's actually a lot of fun to
So
begin
it
with.
fell off.
It fell off because it started adding like fantasy elements, and
Yeah.
like the story just dipped. This is the same author that did Detective Conan, but I think Yaiba he did before Detective Conan. I don't really know the
Okay.
timeline for it. Um, but like the animations was great all throughout. Like I won't lie to that. The layouts look great. Some of the cuts look fantastic. So it was fun to watch.
Hmm.
Like it kept me engaged the most of the way, but like the story just wasn't there. And then I found out that it's a two core back to back. I'm like I'm not like for this spring or the summer, I'm not continuing this. Like I'm good.
Fair enough.
This is where
I
it's
do.
at
I
now.
just forgot another show I watched. A Haran-san. You ever seen that?
No.
It's like really like sweet and just like day to life comedy thing. But
Mm.
I like season one, so I watched season two. But also Zutamada did the season two opening, and
They gotta stop.
it was a song. It was a song. I remember when I heard it because I heard it live before it like became the anime.
At the concert.
Yeah, and I remember listening to it. And I was like, what am I listening to? And then like I hear the actual like song, and I literally at the beginning of the song like purposely sounds like a train wreck,
Mm-hmm.
but it it just doesn't get better from there. So
Damn.
I don't like the song at all. I like the song at all.
Damn.
So that kind of sucks. Did either of you watch Apocalypse Hotel? No, but I
Mm.
did see Apocalypse Now in movie theaters a month ago. Absolute cinema.
Nice. Nice.
Absolute
That's
cinema.
fire.
Why
No,
not?
I think you were talking about it, Toby. Was it good? It might have been the hidden
I don't
kino
know
that
what
we
it
both
is.
missed. I have no context for it. Yeah.
But Shambu, have you on the topic of Toby, are you on Ume Musume? Uma Musume?
No, I should have got on it when Toby was gassing it up years ago, and now it's
Yeah,
like too mainstream. You know what I
it's
mean?
everywhere.
Like
It's
it's
everywhere. I
everywhere.
see it on my fucking
It's everywhere.
Instagram right now. I'm like, what is going on, dude?
It's crazy, dude.
It's
A
it hit
coworker
the
brought it up.
normies. It hit the
A
normies.
coworker brought it up to me. They're like, "Yo, have you heard about this like horse racing thing?" I was just like, "You mean the Kentucky Derby?"
Have
They're
you
like,
heard of this
"No,
horse racing thing?
no." Ume Musumi. I was like, "What the fuck? Why do you
I
know
can't
this?"
tell if it's popular because like the people yearn for gambling or because they yearn for the cute girls. I can't tell. I think
I
it's
mean,
both.
I think the streamers made it blow up, right?
Is that what
Like,
it is?
yeah, because it had a global release like a couple weeks ago,
Oh,
and then
it became
Northern
like
Lion, Ludwig got on it. Like
oh shit, everybody's on there, huh?
everybody's on it. Yeah.
Shit, maybe we need to investigate soon.
I'm
Actually,
good.
I'll investigate. You won't investigate it because you're gonna watch 3 episodes, drop it, or watch it all and give it like a 4, and you're gonna piss off Toby. So we don't want to hear your opinion. I'll investigate it though.
Listen, that's it. I'm starting my go again.
I'll donate fifty
I'm starting
thousand
my go
dollars to
again,
any charitable organization. Is your choice. If you can finish one seasonal, fuck the bucket of
sir.
ice.
Sir, I do love giving my 6.5, sir.
Jesus Christ! I think people found the
Listen, I
excitement of
finished
horse
I
racing.
finished 5 shows this season.
Good
That's
job.
that's a record.
That's better than usual, honestly. That's good. That's
Now
good.
I dropped about 15, but like that's a
Okay,
record.
but like starting 20 in the first place is wild, man.
No, it wasn't 15. There's a lot of ones that I want to watch. Like that's the issue. Look, summer's gonna be just as bad, except the stakes are higher because everything in summer looks good. We'll
The
get to summer in a
seasonal
bit though.
viewers watch seasonals. I am the only truer to this. I see them out. The only one I dropped was Fire Force because my Netflix got like blocked, so I couldn't watch it because that's the only platform here. And I was like, you know
Shit.
what? I don't want to go through all the hoops just to watch Fire Force, so I just left it. But
I also heard the production for Fire Force shot the bed. So
really, that's disappointing,
yeah,
honestly, because
like
like
halfway
that's kind of
through
like
or something.
selling point of Fire Force is that just like looks fucking cool when they fight.
It looks great and it sounds great. Like the bass
Dude, the
hits
sound
when the
design.
like, yeah, like that's fantastic. That's probably the best part of the show.
That's cooked.
It is what it is. All right, Apothecary Diaries.
I love it. 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 I love Jin. I love Mao Mao, bro. I love it. Okay, I enjoyed it a lot more watching it solo. No offense to my houseboys, but like because I could like lock in more every episode. Like I had way better experience of season 2 because I watched it solo.
Also, Donnie, you're a fraud because you never finished it, and you were the one that put me on it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Also, I got spoiled on almost every reveal in season 2.
Is it because they post the
they previews? It was fucking daily Apothecary Diaries. Dude, you're the fucking account, okay? Every week I get on Twitter to like retweet Genga and Takaga, and their shit pops up, and it's like, oh, this person is actually this person. Oh, Jinshi won't see Mao Mao till this episode. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
like,
I saw a nasty screenshot where I think it was the second to last episode where it was fucking Jinshi and the gun was pointed towards him and there was like blood on him. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? It was like one of the episode previews. I was like, dude, you cannot do this to me.
They're fucking crazy, bro.
Fuck that, bro. Crazy. Okay. I was.
And like, I get like, that's why my title today is detective. Like, I enjoy like figuring things out if I can, because it, one, makes me feel smart, and two, like, I'm like locked in. So like I clocked like one of the mysteries with like the
bitch ass description you've given yourself ever.
Listen,
guys, this is why my title is detective today, because I like figuring things out myself.
Listen,
it's very interesting to me.
It is fun. It's so much fun.
Scooby-Doo ass streamer.
You remember the maze, like the colors and all that? You remember that episode?
Yes.
Clock that immediately. We went through it. I was just like, I'm on that shit. And then later they use that same thing for like the masks. And I'm being really vague because like Donnie isn't caught up, but like the mask part and stuff. And I like clocked that immediately. And I was like, I'm on some shit.
Is it not clocking to you? Is it not clocking to you that I'm standing on business? Okay, you didn't even get up.
I rewatched
sit down.
I rewatched Social Network. That shit was
Social Network.
Peak.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Good ass movie.
I know it's a good movie, but like I also just don't want to watch it because it just covers like the most cuck person of all time. You know, I don't really.
Exactly, and he gets like shat on most of the movie. It's fantastic.
I know. But I thoroughly enjoyed Kasudia. We will be there for season 3.
Yep,
absolutely. I
will say overall production went down
a little bit, but like it's also not a show where I feel like it's a fucking issue at all.
I mean, like it would be great to have it like season 1 episode 3, season 1 episode 19 were like highlights. There wasn't really a highlight episode in season 2, but like the twists in season 2 kind of like carried it in a way, which is fine. Like not every show has to move amazingly, as long as like it has a good story and there's just enough. I think it's fine, but you can always wish for more.
Fair enough. But I guess we both enjoyed ourselves a bit.
Wishing for more though.
Hold on. Are we talking about the show of the year? Are we talking about the one that I defended? Are we talking about the show? Is my client not guilty?
Peak fiction. Peak fucking fiction.
I'm gonna. The second I started that episode, we're talking about the show of the year, by the way, which is Shoshimin season 2. The second I started that episode and I hear that fucking opening, Yorushka, out of fucking left field, Yorushka, and then the visuals of the opening, I was like, we're so back, bro. I was like, they got an Eve opening and they got a Yorushka opening, bro. That's nasty business, bro. Oh my god, dude, that arc.
So fun.
I don't even know.
Osanai.
She was like a little demon, bro. I was every
demon.
Every week I was like, what is she up to? This bitch what is she doing? And like I'm like on the edge, and in the episode would fucking end. I'm like, you can't do that, man. Like you can't. It's so fucking good.
God. The little receipt move. Let her fucking cook. Let her fucking
She'd be
cook.
manipulating that boy too. Like I was like, God
Oh
damn.
my god. And that was a like after the arc ended, she fucking beat his ass up so hard he didn't show up for the rest of the season. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that's crazy.
She fucking dude, it's insane. Insane work.
I mean, you could just fucking tell she was like moving like that in season 1 bits though. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was a joke, but like no, it was like not a joke. Like she did move like that.
It first got revealed like end of episode 3 with the red lighting.
Yeah,
She just
yeah, it
looks
was
just
like the
like
bike one or
I'm
something.
fuck him
Yeah,
up. Yeah,
yeah. She's
I'm
like, yeah,
fuck him up.
let's kill this guy. No, it. Oh my god, dude, that show's so fucking good. I just love
Like
like the resolution episode of that
everything
arc.
that
Where
I
it's like,
had. Go
oh,
ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I love
Go
the
ahead.
resolution episode of that arc where it's just like, yeah, we match each other's freak. And like dead ass, it felt like that on the bench. I'm like, yeah, they match each other's freak. That's it. Like that, you could just leave that because like they're both fucked up. But like, oh my god, man,
Oh my
it's just
gosh! Make sure to like the stream.
why
Thank
are
you,
you
Roscoe.
mocking him? He's helping you.
No, no, no.
Why
I
are you
always
changing your
forget
voice
to.
like that?
Uh, anyways, Shoshimin
Raster, he's betraying you.
peak.
If the stream was run by me, I would never say that. I'd say subscribe to Twitch Prime, please. I need to pay
Listen,
my bills.
there's no Twitch Prime here. Not on this platform.
But God, fuck me, dude.
Yeah. So I will say the second arc, like it is
It
what
was
it is. It
fine.
went back to season 1. Yeah. But like the powerhouse of that first arc, like is ridiculous. Like we need more Osanai like that. I mean, I don't think we will. I don't know if we're caught up or if there's even another season's worth of material. I just don't know how many light novels there are, but like
I think there's like 1 or 2 more when I was looking. But obviously that's not enough for a show. But
no,
in
they
the
did.
anime industry, that's enough for a movie.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb, bro.
But yeah, no, that was. And then you and Donnie were like figuring out the fucking mysteries every week or some shit, right?
Oh, we're caught up.
Oh, it's over, man. It's over.
That means we're not getting anything. It's fine. It is what it is.
Shogunai. All
All
Don't
right.
say it.
Well, I mean that I was about to say it.
But yeah, that was definitely like the icing on the fucking shortcake every week.
Donnie gets it. Donnie gets it.
It was so good, man. It was so good. And like the thing that Shoshimin always said was like, fucking, oh my god, man. That show is so visually polished. It is like the photography of that show is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Like compositionally, like how things are laid out. I'm like, oh my god, like.
And that's because like they use the aspect ratio that they pick, so like everything's laid out for that.
Using an aspect ratio doesn't work all the time. However, when you use it more intentionally to frame it, because it's sort of like an anamorphic style, like that's how they sort of set the composition. It just works, right?
Yeah.
But like, fuck me, man. It's important for shows like that where it's just a lot of talking too. Like you think Monogatari, right? That is all composition and subtle movement, right? You think like last year when I was gassing up, what's it called? The fucking the sister one. Stepsister. Days of my stepsister. Days of my stepsister. That one. Dude, that's like all framing. It's just a bunch of conversation. It's just all framing. And all camera work. I'm like, I love it when they do it right. And then like it also just looked incredibly clean. So that's all I have to say. That show is
that's
just...
our goat.
I was gassing up like constantly, so
this guy is the one that did like one of our favorite Penguin Drum episodes. So he storyboarded 2 episodes in season 2. Shoshimin. He was the one that did the hot chocolate episode in season 1.
Okay.
Yeah, where Osanai has the bucket hat fit.
Yeah. I like that episode.
Peak. I will say, anyone that enjoyed that first arc of Shoshimin should watch Burning. It's a movie from 2018. Fits the vibes exactly the same way.
I haven't watched that.
Yeah. 100%. I was trying to put Donnie on it, and he said he hates movies, so like he's never watching it. So I'm gonna tell you guys, watch Burning. Okay, come on, you
But
up?
yeah, that was that was the cream of the crop for that season. That's all I have to
100%.
say. That's all I got though.
No Butake hat. Yes. Ooh, I love her bucket hat. Where's my bucket? Oh, it's in the dry
Yeah,
cleaners.
why
I
are you
would put
wearing
it
the
on.
bucket hat, bro? You should be wearing the bucket hat for today, bro.
Listen, it's in the dry cleaners. I sweat,
You
so
dry
gotta
clean
clean it
bucket hats?
because it's nice and it's beautiful, and I don't want it to go dirty.
I don't think it'll get
So
messed
yes,
up. Okay.
because I'm Indian, yeah, so I sweat a lot. It is. I
I
said
did
it. You
not
didn't say
imply
it.
that at all. Was not going for that angle at all, but all right. That had nothing to do with like the fact that you needed to dry clean it. But anyways, moving on.
Um, this
This
is what I
season.
am wearing though. I'm wearing the
Okay.
One Piece Uniqlo. Can we
Oh,
get much higher? You don't know what I'm referencing, so it's okay.
I know what you're referencing. I'm just like
Bum, bum.
I'm cringing a little bit. But anyways, this
Can we
season, what
get
we on?
much
Let's talk. Let's
higher?
talk. Let's talk about this season. What we got?
Mm.
I'm on 9 shows.
Summer's peak. I haven't even started everything. That's the
Summer,
issue.
dude, the first episode of summer has been really fucking good so far,
It's
honestly. I've been kind of
crazy
surprised. Like,
bangers.
all right, well, on the topic of on small arc series, I caught up on Session Buta, which is Bunny Girl Senpai.
Mm.
Because I didn't watch
You want to talk about
there's like three
Cloverworks?
movies. There's 3 movies. Yeah, let's go to Cloverworks. So there's 3 movies
Okay.
now. I watched the first one when it came out. That was like 2019. The second one was kind of mid. It was okay, and the third one was actually pretty nice because it sort of focuses on Sakuta, and like him graduating and like him dealing with his trauma issue.
Okay.
Finally, with his mother, I thought it was really good, honestly. So now we're like back, and yeah, just kind of nice to be back. I was actually like really enjoying watching those first 2 movies before watching this too, because I was like, this is one of those shows where God, the first season aired in 2018, and I watched it weekly. I remember it was like something.
Damn.
I literally distinctly remember. I think I was back home for the weekend from college, and my parents were still in the house, and so like there's really nothing in my room, but like my TV was up. Yeah, I still have like, whatever connected to my PlayStation, and I was scrolling on Crunchyroll, and I see obviously you see the Bunny Girl poster, like
yeah, you're like, all right, say less. Yeah.
I was like, say let's put it on.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. Like, and that's I got into Bunny Girl stuff, but just like randomly, right? And so like that was 2018. That was 7 fucking years ago, dude. So it just felt kind of crazy. Like last week, like watching, I was like, wait, it's been 7 years since then. Like it's just fucking insane, dude. I was like freshman year of college, so I'm glad we're back. I need to watch episode 2. I haven't watched it yet, but first episode was pretty nice.
Yeah, I only watched season 1, and then I watched Monogatari, and then I have no reason to go back to Bunny Girl. So like,
yeah, I mean, I think unfortunately it gets sort of like, especially when like that period of like adding to it, it was always like, oh, this is just like a shit Monogatari, and I'm like, I guess, but also it's kind of like its own thing, and I kind of appreciate that. And I think it's less like crazily supernatural that Monogatari can be. It's way more
that's fair.
Tame and grounded. But I think what it has is like a really nice tongue-in-cheek sense of comedy sometimes, which I appreciate.
With the main character?
Yeah, they have like him and Mai have really good like chemistry, and like it just continues. So and it's not like overwrought or overdone. It's very like, again, tongue-in-cheek, and I kind of like that approach to it. So I've always liked the show.
Nice. So like I'm not participating in Cloverworks Night. So for those that don't know, Cloverworks is literally putting out 3 concurrent seasonals right now, and they have like a promo poster, and it has the Bunny Girl up front. It has Marin from Sonobiscu, and then it has shit, I don't even
Hana.
Yes.
Whatever. I don't know
from Fragrant Flowers as a third. So if you are going to participate in Cloverworks and you're gonna watch them back to back every week, that'd be cool. Let us know how your experience is. That's not how I'm watching it. Because one, I'm just not caught up on Bunny Girl, and I don't want to watch so many movies just to get caught up. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit that one out. But which one do you want to talk about next, Mike?
I mean, let's go to Kadohana. I haven't watched the second episode. The first episode was really sweet, and I know a lot of
Yeah,
people have been telling me this manga is really good. I even have
yeah.
like a classmate who's telling me it was really good, but he says that it gets to the point where it gets kind of repetitive in the manga. I don't know though. Like he says, it just like the sort of fucking grunt. What do you call it? Kind of looking guy, rough looking guy, and like sweet girl thing
Yeah,
gets
because
kind
he's
of
like
tired.
tall. Yeah, yeah,
So I have no idea how it goes, but I think the first episode was really sweet. Like that's all I have to say.
yeah. I watched the first two. I really really liked the ED by Fujita. Uh, X KyoAni did Heavenly Delusion episode 8. So like it's
Okay.
like with the strings, like really really nice
I
drawings
need
and
to.
everything. Like
Was the ending in the first episode? I can't remember.
yes, I think so.
I'll
I
pay
think
attention
so.
again.
But
I did
it's
see.
really sweet. It's really nice, and people have been gassing up the manga for me as well for years. But then
It's
because the
sterile.
anime got announced, I'm like, oh, like I'll wait it out. And so far, I'm
Yeah,
having fun.
fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and I need to watch the next episode of that though.
Yeah,
Um, and then I guess the last Cloverworks thing, dude. Oh my god,
we're
okay,
eating so good.
I adore this show so much, man. Like I really do because one, it's just like it's visually so fucking fun. They're both so fucking stupid and cute and funny together. Two, that show is literally like what got me into cosplay. Like I remember watching it, and I was like, God, this looks hard, but also like looks fun when you actually get it right. And I remember that was like
Mm-hmm,
the first year I did the Foes cosplay, right? And
mm-hmm.
like when especially when you read the manga and you go deeper into it, and like especially living here and knowing how stuff works here, I'm like, no, this is like pretty fucking like this is like literally how it goes a lot of time, like scheduling shoots and shit like that, going to a studio because there's a lot of studios here that we have
Yeah,
just for cosplay stuff and stuff like that. Going to events, having all this photography, like there's a lot of that here. And it's like very like cognizant of the culture it's like I guess in.
yeah,
And dude, I
100%.
haven't watched the second episode, but the first episode was so fucking funny too.
Dude,
Like we both laugh. I'm literally laying in bed watching that episode, and like the black and white scene where he like fucking freezes and it goes. I literally went like out loud at like 11 p.m. in my fucking room. It was so
there's
fucking
a
funny.
there's another scene in episode 2 that I think you'll do the exact same reaction. I did the same reaction when I watched it. It's literally crazy when I actually like laugh out loud for something like. And
I know. It was
Dress
just
Up
like
Darling has done it 2 times in a row.
dude, there was literally a fucking huge smile on my face after. I'm like, I'm so happy this is
It's
back. Like
fantastic.
this is such a
The
good.
OP is great. The OP is
Dude, I saw the
fantastic.
ending earlier. I haven't watched the second episode,
Dude,
but I saw
the
the ending. I'm
ending
like,
is
this
great
is
too.
perfect, bro.
They hinted the last cosplay, by the way.
Oh,
That
the
we're not
ED?
gonna get this season. Yeah, we're not gonna
Oh
get it
shit.
this season, but like they definitely hinted it. They definitely hinted it, and I was just like, "There's no way. Are we actually getting there?" Like, it's crazy work. Who is Vivinos? Toby, who is that? Is that the director for the ED?
Is it the singer?
I can talk about the OP though. They used a ton of fabrics so that it like fits really well with the show. The SFX or like the credits are laid out in like a perfect way that really synergizes
Okay.
with the shots. And I also like the narrative of the OP is literally like Marin like calling out for Gojo and looking for him, which was like they made it like a big thing in one of the episodes in season 1, and it's
Okay.
like her like finding and trying to like
Oh yeah.
make
Okay. By
Gojo
the
more
way,
comfortable. Yeah.
I didn't mention this. The opening is Sweet Chispika. I literally saw him in concert like 2 months ago.
Oh shit.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? Bro, like, look, Sweet
Oh
Chispika.
shit. Yo, that's fire.
Dude, I was like, yo,
That's
wait,
fire.
what? It's so sick.
Do they I doubt they played the
Well, I was
OP then.
surprised they're the opening because like Sweet Chispika is like math rock.
Mm.
Like Toei and stuff like that. That's why I was like, oh shit,
Hmm.
we have a fucking Suichi Speaker opening. I was not ready for that, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, honestly, I'm like this show. I need to watch episode 2. I'm like, I'm gonna watch after this, but
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. I adore it.
What is Alien Stage, Toby? What is it? I've never heard of that. They did Alien Stage. Okay. Donnie, shut the.
This guy just wants you to talk about City, man.
Yeah, because it's the only seasonal he's watching right now. Because he's
It's
like
the only
purposely
season he's
cucking
watching because
himself.
we're making him watch it too.
Yeah, because he's literally cucking himself. You
Because
can
he's
talk
at
about
work.
City. I haven't started it yet.
Anyway, City, good. It was really fun. Like the first episode of it, like there's literally like not even the first episode, like the first scene has just like moving cut where it's like zooming in and
Oh
everything's like
shit,
moving around it. And I'm like, I
we're
remember me
so
and
back.
Donnie were just like, oh bro, it's so good. It's so pretty.
We're so back.
It's so pretty. And like the color palettes are really they're flat, but they're very contrasty, so it makes it like really fun to watch.
Mm.
And then I'm pretty sure that show got a laugh out of Julian, which never fucking happens.
Oh shit.
But I don't know. It was really fun for a first episode, and we're gonna watch it with
Um,
Schloss once he's like on his break. But
bet.
it was
I'll start it because I do want to start it. I only made it one episode into Nichijou, so like I'll I'll stick it through this
it's
time.
cool because like it's the assistant director of Nichijou who's directing it. Now.
Oh, that's awesome! Great
So
lineage
it's
then.
like a lot of that like team who just like loves that shit. Just kind
And
of
it's also Kill Annie seasonal. Like I'm not gonna miss that, no matter what
yeah
it is. Like
yeah. So it was very fun first episode. And second episode comes out tonight, so watch it tomorrow.
Donnie,
Yeah,
shut your fucking mouth,
weekly
bro. I'm
Kyoani is not
literally gonna.
something. What was the last weekly Kyoani was fucking Sudane, no? What is it called?
No, dude, it was fucking Hibiki. The fuck?
I thought Sudane season 2 came out last year.
No,
Oh,
Surname was before Sound.
okay. High bike,
Hi, bike
high,
dude.
high bike euphonium. But
Toby,
no,
is
that
this
was
the demon pop hunter? Is that what you're talking about?
what kind of woke nonsense is Toby listening to, man?
Dude, I don't know. And even Shaw gassed it up. I'm confused. But yes, I will. I would not miss. I would not miss Kill Annie.
You'll be
I
there.
will be there. I'll be
What
there.
else you watching?
Um, a lot. I will say the summer Hikaru died. Very, very
Yeah,
yaoi. Yeah,
dude, I watched the first episode. It's like really like it was like really creepy.
yeah. It's eerie as hell.
Like but
Eerie
like
as
it
hell.
hit the horror notes really well for that. Like, 'cause I feel like anime
Hmm.
tends to suck at horror, and I was watching. I'm like, this is like uncomforting to watch. Like even the sound design, I'm like, Jesus, I don't know what was going on, but that was like creepy.
Um,
That first episode. I
I
tried
will
watching the
say
second episode. Earlier and shit.
I haven't watched the second episode, but there's a what's the right word? A real life cut is all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
Is crazy work. Crazy work.
okay.
This shit was like
Yeah, I literally
genuinely
started earlier.
unsettling.
So I was watching that piss ass MSI finals, but yeah, that was a pretty good first episode. Like honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like the first episode of the season was really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
What else went on? I haven't watched Grand Blue. I heard that looks fast.
This is a crazy statement. This is a crazy statement.
Inshallah, brother.
Dude, Grand Blue sucks. Grand Blue is so bad.
I haven't seen the first episode yet.
I
Like,
hate
I
it.
hear everything looks bad.
It's so like the OP for season
Yeah.
1, great. Is a fantastic song. And like the ED for Grand Blue actually was creative because it's like them karaokeing and then transitioning into the ED. Like
Okay, that's cute.
we lost all of that with season 2. OP and ED's dog shit. Like there's no creativity. It barely moves. It's not funny. Like I'm disappointed. I love Grand Blue too. It's like what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that kind of fucking sucks, honestly.
It's gonna be a 1 out of 10 if it stays the same. I swear to God. Like
We'll
and
see.
that like that's
We'll see.
just like that hurts. That hurts so much.
Like I haven't started that, and then I also haven't started the new Doctor Stone season. But you don't watch Doctor Stone. I still watch Doctor Stone. I think it's the last season, so
I know.
we'll see how that goes. Actually,
Okay.
I literally
You're finally
enjoy
free.
Doctor Stone. It's kind of chill.
That last
No.
arc is crazy. So we'll see. We'll see if your mood turns or not.
I mean, we'll see because it's like, yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with Rasta
will
though. 'Cause,
say-
like, I don't remember Gramble looking super special either.
But like it was so funny that it worked. Maybe it's because I read the manga, so I know the comedy bits, and it's not as fun. Like when I say like I laughed at Sonobiscu, like there's a scene in Grand Blue when I first watch it, I like had to pause, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was a scene where they're all like cucking his friend when he's with a girl. You know what I mean? I know that's like a weird statement, but like if you've seen the season, like that's the
Yeah.
funniest like scene in fucking anime for me. Like that shit is like some
Okay.
dumb shit that I would do with my friends. Like it was spot on. It was hilarious. And like
Fucking your friends. Yeah.
yes, 100%. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the other thing. Cause like now I think of it, like at the time I had watched the show first before I read it,
Hmm.
and so I wonder if like how I feel now because I like the manga's art is pretty fucking nice looking.
It's
So
great.
I
And
don't
like
remember
the
much
manga
about it.
also makes me laugh every now and then with the chapters, so
Yeah,
like it's fun. Um
yeah, and also like especially in the manga, like just like I like the manga when it what do you call it accelerates like the relationships between like Chisa and
everyone.
Io, like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
They always think that's sweet, but yeah, and I haven't watched first episode yet, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. We will see.
Stuff. What else are we watching?
What else? What
Oh, did you
else?
watch Taco Bee?
I've read it. I haven't started it, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Speak your mind.
it's really like pretty looking. Like I think the this visual style is really nice.
Hmm.
Everything, the music's pretty good, the voice acting good. But my God, it feels like fucking misery porn.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Like especially the first two episodes, I'm like watching it and I was like, Jesus Christ, man! Like this is like literally, it kind of just feels like that. Like it's like I'm like watching. I'm like, this is just like there's like a way about going about it, and there's a way you like don't go about it, and it's like you know when you like read Poon Poon and you're like, okay, it's like misery porn, but it's also like not like just all out at once, right? It's like slowly over
Yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah.
and it's a series of unfortunate life,
That like
events and
builds
things
to
that
that.
go on
Yeah,
top of each other. This is
yeah.
just like fucking slamming you with it every day. Like, I mean, spoiler alert, spoiler if you haven't
So
watched Talk Be, like mute yourself right now. Dude, I'm like 15 minutes in an episode and she just fucking hangs herself. And I was like, well, Jesus Christ, man.
yeah,
Like, I was
yeah.
not fucking expecting that shit. And so I don't know, man. It's just a bit off putting.
Like I want to
Slightly.
check it out because like the pacing would be different because it's 6 episodes for 16 chapters, and like
Okay.
I kid you not, like I read it week to week when it came out, and like the cliffhangers were like that. So that like that moment at like the end of like 15 minutes, it probably was
Yeah.
the end of one of the chapters,
But
right?
like the end of season of episode, because the first episode like 37 minutes or something,
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes. The end of
Yeah.
the episode two, like Takapi like kills the fucking blondie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
And I was just like, and then it's like
or-
she's like super happy. I was like, what? Okay, okay. Yeah, it was a little fucking jarring, man.
yeah. And
So
like
I don't know about it.
the mangaka had another work after he finished Takopi in Weekly Shonen Jump, and I tried to
Yeah.
keep up with it, and it was even worse. Of like it was like baiting the cliffhangers. Like it was too much.
Is it just
So
rage
like
bait? Is it a rage bait manga?
kind of, yeah, to some extent. Like so, I think that's just the author's take. Like again, it looks visually beautiful, so like I do want to check it out. Maybe at least the first 3 episodes. I think the first 3 are out at this point, which is like end
Yeah.
of volume 1 or halfway into the manga. So
Okay.
mm, I'll try it out.
You
I
might as
guess
well. I mean, it's like not too long. It's not much I can do. It also
yeah, and I
looks
mean it looks great.
looks
So like layouts look good. Like I don't even know who's working on it, but oh, it's
also the
Moang.
fucking Taco P voice.
Yeah,
I sent Shamu a tweet earlier, but like one of my mutuals in like the Zutamax
crazy.
community did the Taco P voice just like on a random video on her tweet, and I was like, holy shit.
Dude, she
Taco
sounded
P.
like the
Like, I was like, what
octopus.
the
It's
fuck,
fucking
bro? I was
crazy,
like, holy shit, it was so good.
crazy
But
quick.
yeah, that was a show. I
Um,
mean,
there's
outside
a
of that,
few that I
the
haven't.
last one we have is like one that we're both watching, so I'll let you take the rest of the way.
Okay, there's two that I want to check out. One is
Okay.
called Lord of Mysteries, but I heard it's bad.
Yeah,
Um,
Toby said it's nonsense.
yeah, and like they cut a lot of stuff, and I don't know if it's machine translated. But oh, speaking of machine translated, the fucking Flagrant Flowers is fucking machine translated base. And like it pisses me off. I can't find anything else that actually translated it normally. And the issue is because
Oh,
the
it's not
English
officially translated,
version,
right?
no, yeah, it's not officially translated and it won't be till September. It's like what the
Yeah,
hell?
that's
Like
crazy. Honestly.
piss me
It's
off.
also
Like
surprising that it's like machine translated as a result. Like usually fan sub communities would just like
yeah, and like no one no one's picked it up. Oh, somebody picked up like a fan release like for episode 1 yesterday. Like I want to watch it day of, right? So it's like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like I would have hoped like more groups would pick it up, but
What show was getting that like I remember like a year ago, there was one show I was getting at MCL, and it would take like a few fucking days to get the translation afterwards. I cannot remember what it was.
Dead? No.
No, it wasn't Dead. Because I was going to Crunchyroll.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot.
But yeah, I think Order Mysteries falls under that same boat. Like one of my subscribers was gassing it up, but they were gassing up the light novel, and I was like, "Listen, man, I ain't reading a book unless it's Isen. So let me check out the anime. So I'll check it out."
Okay.
But was it girls? Was it girls, man? That
I don't think it was Girls Band either. I just can't remember at all. But,
and then the other one I want to check out is Gachia Kuta.
Gotcha,
I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I know people were like hyping it.
I know the mangaka is bad. Like she's hot, and like she draws really well. So that's literally the only context I have. So
I remember seeing the like cover of the first volume, and it was just one of those covers where like it doesn't move me at all. So I had no interest in it ever.
People are gassing up. What do you want, Donnie? Why are you still here?
Yeah, thanks for getting him for Goonie.
God damn it. But yeah, I heard that there's some like CG work. That's literally all I know about it. Speaking of CG, Leviathan, Studio Orange.
How is it? I haven't watched.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I will. But like
honestly,
again,
I've got a lot of shows, and I wasn't too like, oh, I really want to watch this project. I like to support them, but also like, God, we just, I support y'all, but like, I really don't give a shit about the rest of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, even I haven't seen like Beastars Part 1. It's because of the release though. It's because they're just dropping all the episodes at once. Like there's no fun, there's no discussion. So I haven't watched Beastars. I haven't watched Leviathan because I think all 12 of them dropped. Like, it's like, why am I gonna binge? Like, I don't like binging unless like, if there's a chance for the air to air, like the week to week, I'd rather watch it that way. But I'm definitely in the minority there. So
yeah,
I'll check it out. I heard the novels that they're adapting, like the Leviathan, are well loved. So, yeah.
Okay.
What else? Oh, Hoseki no Kuni season 2, aka Ruri Rocks, Ruri no Hoseki.
I remember that.
Studio Bind,
How
Gemology. It's fine.
Are you learning?
Huh?
Are you learning?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I learned about like Garnet, or what the fuck. So I guess it's cool. I mean, because of Studio Bind, there's more shots of like the girl's boobs and like her thick thighs and whatnot. But like that, it's the studio that did Mushoku Tensei and fucking Onimai. Like I wouldn't expect anything else from them. But I mean, it looks nice. I don't like the MC's voice at all. So that's the thing that's like triggering me the most. It's just like obnoxious.
Dude, you know what's funny? Like, I don't really find voices obnoxious most of the time, but some of them are just like really like interesting. And I can't tell if I like it or don't, but it's like, like, did you ever watch Mygo?
Just like the first episode.
Like Anon, the pink-haired girl?
Yeah.
She has such a distinct fucking voice. And I remember, like, when I was first watching it, I was like, and now I kind of love it. Like, it's really distinct. Like, sometimes it hits. But I don't know.
Well, speaking of distinct voices, we have Call of the Night, season 2, with fantastic voice acting.
Bro, okay, it was weird because I remember I watched episode 1, and I was like, it's kind of weird because it ended like over a year ago now. It's been a year and a half since it ended.
Yeah,
the manga, and it was like, holy shit, man! It's been a fucking while, and it's kind of just like chill coming back to it. And like, I remember because you weren't crazy about season 1, right?
I'm not that crazy about season 2 either, but yeah.
Like, because I liked season 1 because it was super vibey, and like the way they built the world and everything and how they did everything. I really enjoyed that. So it was like a summer show. It was literally like perfect summer show for me. And then like now it's back and it's a summer show 3 years later. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm living.
I will say season 2 has toned down the super colorfully nights in a good way. Like they targeted on scenes that are actually focused on like romance, like Co feeling something
Well,
or
yeah, I think
characters
that's what
feeling
the
something.
manga tends to do at this point too. Is that once
Yeah,
are we gonna get Halloween? I think we're gonna get Halloween.
I don't I don't think so.
I want to see
I
Halloween
don't think so.
animated.
I don't remember the manga that much, to be honest. But
Damn.
alrighty, I probably said something, but yeah, have a good one. um, I do. Anyways, yeah, I don't think we'll get Halloween, to be honest. Like,
That's tough. That's tough.
because like they
Because
would have at
Halloween,
least hinted at it in the OP or the ED, right?
that's
Like,
fair enough, right? Yeah.
and
I don't
like it's
know.
been a while since I've read it, so I don't know
Oh,
how many
have you read the new
chapters we have.
stuff? Have you read the new stuff yet?
I read the new chapter. Yeah,
I haven't read it yet. I need to read it.
it's fun. I guess we're back.
It's
I don't know how
it's
long
literally
it'll
just
run.
like it's a victory lap. It's a victory lap.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So I'm not questioning.
But yeah,
What else?
that's all I
Dan.
have.
Are you watching Dan?
No, I don't really like
Honestly, I don't know
Dandadan.
how to I don't know how to respond to that comment, but yeah.
It's because you mentioned Takamine, bro. You're scaring them.
Yeah, probably. No, that was a long time ago. I would have got that message way sooner. Um, Dan's all right. Um, I never read it,
God, you say it in
so
such a fucking American way, dude.
sorry.
Dan to
Don da
Dan.
Don. Yeah, we don't
Don to Don.
care, bro.
Come
It's a
on,
shit.
bro.
Don da Don. There we
Put
go. Are you
some
happy?
respect on their name, bro. Don to Don.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm not like a. I didn't really like season one that much. I didn't even bother with season two.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but like there is some like Buddhism elements to it eventually. So I want to read. I want to read the manga. Yeah, shout out Soseki no Kuni,
You're my
Shinki or
favorite
whatever.
Buddhist, man. You're a good Buddhist.
Thank you. So I do wanna read it. Nihongo? Nihongo? Eventually it's getting oh like the show or the manga. I've no idea. I haven't read the manga. But I know it went on break at some point and it ended on like a pretty solid cliffhanger, so I want to get to that point, but I think that's like chapter 110, so like I'm in no rush to get there. So if a new season pops up, at least I can watch it week to week and then like skip the chapters if I want to and like
Right.
continue from there.
Yeah, I'm not like a big Dama person, so I'm tapped out honestly.
Yeah.
But
I mean even
I
season
actually,
1 had like maybe 2 highlight episodes. That's it. Like
yeah, I had a funny moment actually. I was at a convention like 2 months ago,
mhm.
and there was Dandadan cosplayers, right? And I went with my friends. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's the Dandadan cosplayer, like the Zuto Island song," and they're like, "You're retarded. Like you're actually brain rotted." I was like, "Wait, my bad."
Someone was Okarun at I think it was Anime NYC 2024 and like people are trying to gas him out and I was like, "Listen, man, like you got a cool outfit, but we don't care." Like
Chill out, honey.
we don't care.
Do a ball check.
It's like, "Hey, do you got both of them?" Like
Is he committed?
I mean, yeah, I read early parts of Don Don week to week and it just like pissed me off to be honest. Like it's
Yeah,
very classic shonen tropes. No
it's
anime
not for me.
screening
It's not for me.
me up before the first.
Who's the opening bot?
Not creepy nuts.
Yeah, I actually really fuck with that new opening they have for Recall the Night.
Yeah, I mean it's a different vibe from them,
Like,
so
it sounds like
I'm okay
super
with it.
like it's like super Latin pop, dude. It's like literally like
Hmm.
a Bad Bunny J Balvin song. I'm like
Hmm.
kind of like I know people are getting burnt out by creepy nuts, and I understand because they're like everywhere right now. But
Yeah,
like dude, I love seeing that. Like that's like a completely different genre than the usual sort of like rapping that they've done, and it sounds fucking pretty good to me. So
And like the show that they're allowed to do whatever they want is this one because it's literally literally
it's
for them.
yeah, it's
So
like the
like
strongest partnership there.
yeah, they can do whatever they want. I like the ED more, to be honest. I think
Yeah,
I just vibe with it way more, but I mean the OP
I'm
has
hoping
your
to.
name. Like
I'm hoping. Yeah, I know. You know the Cyberpunk season 2 announcement.
Ikarashi. Oh, my
Why are you
goat.
wiping your hands? I thought you didn't like season 1.
I like the director and I liked episode 6. Also he did the first part of Sonobiscu. That entire sequence was him.
Oh
The
really?
detective agency? Yeah, that was all him. Yeah. So
Oh
we're gonna
shit,
see that for a full anime season. That's crazy work. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
dude, he's the goat, man.
Now, did I like
Uh,
Cyberpunk? No, I hate CP, but like Edge Runners. Like it's not. I didn't enjoy it overall. Um, but it is what it is. Like I enjoy
yeah,
parts of it. So I am
I like.
excited for what.
I do love season 1. Yeah, man. Like he did it. I'm pretty sure like my face was like underneath my fucking name because I'm like looking at something on the floor, and you just see my eyes go up when you see that. Like I just look at the fucking screen. Like Jesus Christ, man. Um, but no, I do love season 1. But like the reason I'm bringing it up is because for like openings, right? I need him to
Mhm.
just like pull out some fucking rock song from 20 years ago again too, because that shit went hard, man.
Oh yeah, that did
They
hit.
pulled out Franz Ferdinand, but they pulled out like the alternate like EP version of that song, and I was like,
Hmm.
what fucking ball knowledge to do that? Like I need that again. I love it when they fucking do shit like that. What if we got an
That's true.
Oasis opening? We need an Oasis anime opening.
Oh shit. No, I
They
want to
should
bring
basically
I want to bring them back for the end of the year, Donnie. End of the year. The Polish guy working on the show and announcing season. We post like
I saw that.
depression and just suffer.
I saw that. It
That's
was crazy.
crazy work. That's
And then it's
crazy work.
the guy who like is the script writer of that show.
Of Cyberpunk. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll probably be new characters, right? Because like everyone's the
Yeah, like
nature of
I'm already
season
like
one is like
predicting like well literally what's gonna be is we're just gonna be like end of Cyberpunk, and then somehow that news gets spread to this character, and then they go on their own journey from there. I'm literally how I'm
well,
seeing
like
this.
what's interesting is there's also like a DLC for Cyberpunk that was like taking place on like a separate part of it. So maybe that's how they incorporate season two and like link the two in that kind of way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I'll actually finish Cyberpunk the game because of that. Because I was just like every now and then I would do a couple side missions because
Yeah,
it's fun. I enjoy it now that it's like not broken. Uh,
yeah,
but yeah,
but yeah, no, I
we'll
mean
see.
we got a good season going on right now. Hopefully it stays good.
Hopefully he's strong.
Hopefully we don't crash out like some of the shows last season.
Hmm.
But just like I'm gonna crash out the stream because I'm sick of the dog. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you
I
in a couple
appreciate it.
months when fall comes out.
Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Don't die in the summer heat. Who knows where I might be in 3 months.
True. True.
Might be back home in I guess not Freedom Land right now, like fascist land, but who
Yeah.
knows? We'll see.
Who
We'll see.
knows?
But thank you guys for watching as always. We appreciate it.
Peace. Peace. Peace.
And watch more anime. Peace.
Bye.